Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome to your girl Vero G. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We're your host, Vero G. Right? Welcome, guys. Watching now, tuning in live here on not only on Facebook Live, also on YouTube, and also on Twitch. You're watching us live here on the show. So, with that said, we have a great show for you guys today. We have an amazing artist who will be coming here in a few minutes. He goes by of Ratchet Anthony, who has been here before on the show as a guest. So we'd love to have him back here, which we'll have in a few minutes. Pretty much pretty much on updating on what he's been doing since we left him on the show and everything else. So stay tuned for that. So we got a lot of updates coming up. Updates, announcements. I'm tired. Announcements. You can tell I'm very tired. Yeah, I need some rest since yesterday. But anyway, big shout out. I'll put this up in a few minutes. Before we have our lovely guests on here, before we start, guys, that's the QR code there on the screen. If you'd like to contribute or show any love, so for the show, you can do so on the QR code there on the screen. If you would like to do that, please do support $1, $2, anything adds. We appreciate the love. All right, so we'll take the QR code down now while we speak. Chat is open, guys, so if you have any questions for myself, for the guests, you're more than likely to ask away, and let's take it from that point on, so you guys already know. So let's get quickly on announcements on here. Before we are, I guess it's here. So before that, let me do a quick announcement quickly on here, before we get them on in a few seconds. Let me just do that quickly. Again, guys, you're watching us live on YouTube, on YouTube Live. Also, you're watching us on Facebook Live, and I think on Twitch. So you're watching us on those three platforms, and that, so you definitely can share, spread the love, all that said and done, and you know how we do here on the show. So let me do quick announcements on here, guys. As you said, so give me 1 second. Let's take it away, Bob.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Wow, much love. You can tell I need some rest. I'm like half in and a half today. Anyway, guys, so quick on announcements right here on the show. Furthermore, let's give it up for those who've been watching, show love, spread the word, spread the word out there. So, all right, so guys, go check out my new singles out now called Rompe Mi Corazón. Is on all digital platforms right now, on Deezer, Tidal, YouTube, all those places you can think of. Go support it. If you haven't had a chance to, please do if you can. As it is. So, also, guys, just if I'm a little tired, we have an amazing event which I'm putting on the screen right now. You see side by side. Thank you, guys, those who came through to our 6th annual back to school event. It was a great success as we do each and every other year. Big shout out to Devil Dog USA, partnership with myself, and also with all the amazing people that as you see there. Those are the families we were able to embrace and show love and give back to the community with that said and done. Let me see, I have a few more pictures here for you guys. Yeah, so that's some of the pictures, as you see that, guys. Giving to the kiddies, giving support to the community. And that's what we do each and every other year. So it's just great to give back. And I think that's the best feeling in the world. So again, thank you for those who contributed, who give us, the help with the book bags, supplies, everything. All that's in a big shout out to Liz Roman. Big shout out to Jorge, and also to Devil Dog USA, who also helped out with the sponsorship for this amazing event for the kids and that. So thank you, Jason Murillo. Thank you for everyone who partaken on this amazing event yesterday. I'll be putting up more photos and stuff like it this week, so stay tuned for that when I put it on my social media outlets. So you guys already know. All right, so quickly on the announcements on here. I think, yes, I wanted to give you the exclusive here first before I put it out there on social media and all that's said and done. Guys, first and foremost, here's the official cover for my new upcoming album called My Anxiety. Yes, there it is, guys. There it is. I know you guys are patiently waiting. Here is the official flyer, actually cover album, they call it. This official cover album, as you guys see on this side on the screen of the album called My Anxiety. I'll be soon this week making the official release date, and when you guys will be soon getting to see it and hear it, as they say, on all digital platforms. So I will update you guys more on that soon. But that is the official cover album that will be a part of the project. Why not? So, but that is said, I'll talk more about that. We have a guest here right now. So let's close up the announcement part right now, guys. Those tuning in right now, we have the chat open now. If you have any questions for myself or for our lovely guests, you're more than welcome to do so on the show. So with that in mind, that's the big announcement here. Besides, thank you for supporting. Said and done. Again, that is the official cover album for the 7th full album. That's right, guys. The 7th full album called My Anxiety. So I'm very excited to officially put it out here first before I put it out in the world to see, and I'll send it down to you guys. All right, let me close this out right now. You guys can see me again. I'm gonna put this off the screen. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I like this. Yeah, this is kind of cool. So that was it for now. For announcements for the time being. Let me see anything last minute I want to add on here. Well, real quick, you guys could check out my website while we at it. You could check out my website, which is www.verogmusic.com. Check out all the other platforms I have here on Instagram, YouTube. Everything's all on the screen, so definitely go support it if you have a chance to. You can do so as well. All right, guys. So that was it for announcements. We are getting right into our lovely guest right now. Let me get him on the screen so you guys can see him. And he is, we had him just recently on the show here. He is an artist. He does a lot of things. We're going to talk more about that in a few minutes. He goes by the name of Ratchet Anthony. I'm honored to have him here back on the show and talk more about what things he's doing. He has a couple of things coming up actually as we speak. So furthermore, let's get him on the show, guys. Let's give a great applause right now to Ratchet Anthony. Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. How you been?
I'm good. My God, let me tell you what's happened, man.
Yeah,
it's
please.
Crazy. So the first thing is I got to try out for The Voice for season 30.
Okay.
I don't know when that is. It's coming up. I do know that. I have so much to tell you.
Please, yes.
So for everyone who doesn't know who I am, my name is Ratchet Anthony. I come from a social media app called Bigo Live. In 2023, I was the second place winner in the Bigo Star Search competition, which was a United States and Canada event. I did become the second top performing host in the United States. Also, in 2024, I was nominated in the Bigo Live Global Music Awards, where they picked the top 9 best people from around the world. And I did end up finishing second place there. Make sure you guys go check out my new website. I do got a new website now.
Awesome.
Vero. It's Linktree at Ratchet Anthony. It has all my social media platforms on there. So I decided to do something different. I started to do country rap music.
Oh,
and
that's dope.
So far, I have 3 covers out. I'm doing a cover of Lil Wayne's Got Money. I'm doing a cover of. Can you still see me there?
Nice. Yeah.
I'm doing a cover of T-Pain's Buy You a Drink with Young Jock.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
And I'm doing Post Malone Circles.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
And those 3 posts are the biggest ones that I've ever received on any social media account. I'm almost up to 1.5K for all 3 of those. This has got more views than anything that I've ever posted in country music and anything that I have ever posted in classic rock.
That's amazing. Congrats.
So, yeah. And like I said, I am on every social media platform out there if you guys want to follow me. I do go live on all of them as much as I can. But my birthday's on Tuesday.
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Happy early birthday. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's crazy. My birthday's this month too, so that's weird. That's yeah. Yeah.
What's weird?
No, like your birthday, I'm on the same birthday as well. My birthday's this month as well, September. Yeah.
Are you on the 16th?
No, 28.
28. But yeah, so I just decided that I wanted to do something different. I don't know, ever since I made my website, like my social media platform, like insights are blowing up.
That's amazing.
And I'm so proud of myself because so far, this is what, the 14th?
Yeah.
2 weeks, and I've already made almost 17,000 views on Instagram.
Yes, congrats. Yes.
We're talking like 20,000 people are going to know who I am. Like, even if they don't, like, check my music or nothing, like, they still are seeing my name and what I do.
That's amazing.
So even if they like just bypass it, and I wouldn't say ever hear from them again, but if they looked at it and said, "Oh, that's cool," and never paid me no mind ever again in life, it's still one more person that I got out there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Actually, you have something coming up in October as well, right? I think you have a contest
Yes,
coming
I
up.
do actually have a tour coming up in October. It's my On the Fly tour.
Mhm.
And the reason why it's on the fly is because it's something that I just randomly decided to do with the rap music.
Nice.
And because Got Money was my first song, he does say, fly this way, fly that way. You know, got money, fly this way, fly that way. So
Awesome.
I decided to why not make it an On the Fly tour,
I love that.
because to me it just fits. And then I didn't want to just like cover like one country rap song. I wanted to do at least three, because I got this music thing
Mhm.
where if I mean, even for myself, I do this. Like, say for example, you tell me, "Oh, I like Megadeth,"
Mhm.
and you cannot even tell me three of their songs. That you
Mm,
don't like them. You know what I mean?
that's true.
So I do everything three in music. Like
Terrific.
if I'm gonna put out like, because I don't do studio stuff. Um, I do everything showcase. Like I'm live performance all the time.
Okay.
Because I only have ever have time to go live on social media. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I figured if I'm gonna do it, why not see what I can make out of this, and incentives and everything else. And like, even though people want to hear like the professional side of it, I just feel like doing everything live. It just connects better with the audience, and like you can see like their facial features, and like they can see you at your raw moments. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because like the one that I really like using the most, um, is okay with studio. You get the whole song. So you don't actually get to hear the people singing the song with you. Now live you do. And then them live breaks, you can act like you forget the lyrics to pump the
Mm.
crowd up to get them to start singing it, and then all of a sudden you remember. But
Yeah.
you knew the whole time. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's just it's so much better connection.
I love
Cause
that.
like say I have like a box of t-shirts up on stage, and I'm just like throwing them out to the crowd, and you know what I mean? And
That's
like you can't do that in the studio.
no. It's different.
By the way, guys, I do have my own Ratchet Anthony clothing line.
Oh,
I am
congrats.
copyright. Yes, I am copyrighted. I am BMI certified. I think is it BMI?
Yes.
Yes, BMI certified. Um, I got a record producer. I got a website now. I'm on all my social media platforms. Like I'm on the come up. You know what I mean?
Congrats,
And
man.
now like I'm trying this genre of music. It seems that believe it or not, my country rap music is more successful than my country and my country rock together.
That's well, you know what?
I
Sometimes
think, listen, my highest post of country I think was about 439,
wow.
and I think my rock was probably like 273. But everyone always told me I was better at country anyway. And then when I started doing this country rap music, I checked one day, and like my Got Money cover got like 800 and some views. And I was like, damn, like this is crazy. So, I kept watching it and checking my insights and stuff. And now I think I'm at like 1.4 views this month for Got Money, which is the biggest one that I've ever gotten.
That's
And then
amazing.
my Buy You a Drink, what I call Shorty Snapping, uh, has now surpassed Got Money, and it is almost 1.5. And my third top highest ranking song of all time is Post Malone's Circles. I know I already told you that, but there's like people that be coming in and watching, and like some do and some don't.
Yeah.
Now this is global, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want to tell you about the Bigo Music Awards.
Yes.
So there's competitions that they do called live houses, and there's 24 people, and each person gets a half hour, and people can come in and vote before, during, or after your performance. So I did 20 of those, and all 20 of those I won top 3, like consecutively.
Awesome.
I got nominated the Bigo King of Country Music in 2024, and got recognition as the only white American country singer from the United States to perform behalf on Bigo Live's first ever 2024 Bigo Music Global Competition. Well, the awards. They sent me one of their little plush dinos.
Yes, I saw you. Remember that.
$30,000.
That's amazing.
Well, look, like I tell people, like there's YouTube stars and there's, TikTok stars and all that. Well, I'm a Bigo Live star. Like, I am literally the second best singer of 9 people global. Like 185 countries and 400 million people that use that app. I'm all-time second highest, best performing singer in the world.
That's amazing. Congratulations, man.
You guys can go check out all that stuff on any of my social media platforms. You can go search me on Google. Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
I got approved for a Wikipedia.
Congrats, that's big. Yeah.
I know. So I didn't know what to do, and I talked to a friend of mine, really knowledgeable man. If you guys want to go check him out, his name's Riley Manna. Shout out to him, man. He's been one of my top friend musicians for going on about 5 years, and gives me a lot of insights and like things that I never would have known. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Awesome. But let's quickly talk about the merchandise. Is that available at retail or is it online for people to get supported by it?
I'm sorry?
No, that's okay. So the merchandise you mentioned, is it available on like online store or retail?
No, see, I just started this TikTok shop, okay? And I'm still kind of like learning how to do it, because like I wanna request Western tack and start making videos of like cowboy boots and cowboy hats and stuff.
Nice.
And I had a shirt made with my brand logo on it, which I am fully branded. And I have a friend of mine that makes t-shirts.
Okay.
And my t-shirts are $10 a piece. I don't necessarily know how to put them on there for sale. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn this.
Okay.
But whenever I am live on social media platforms, I do advertise my shirts for sale for $10. And I don't know how to do like all that sophisticated stuff, like getting like Visa hooked up to it and all that. Like if you guys are fans of mine and you guys like my music and want to support me, just send me $10 on Cash App, and I'll mail you a shirt. It's just so much simpler.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you also bring it when you perform it, as you mentioned. You bring your merchandise to sell it.
I do, and I don't wear it. Like I have my master copy,
Gotcha.
and that's the one that I use, because I'm not gonna like show the actual T-shirts that are for sale. I'm gonna show you, the what is that called? like the prop.
Got it. Okay.
And so I do show them on all my social media platforms. I do have my brand logo posted everywhere on social media. So if you guys want to know what my shirt looks like, just take that logo and put it on a plain black t-shirt.
Awesome.
Like I'm watching like The Voice and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. It's not that I don't think that I'm good enough to get up in them in battle rounds and like learning like the new kind of genres.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, even though thousands of people are watching me, I just don't like that scenery.
I understand.
I would rather be on a stage out in the cornfield where everyone's getting drunk and high and screaming my name, and you know what I mean? Like fucking Motley Crue. Like, you don't see Motley Crue doing all that bullshit on The Voice. Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Like,
totally
it's
different
fun.
atmosphere. Yeah.
Like, it's fun to go try out, and like if I make it past whatever, like we'll go from there. But if I don't, people still know who I am, no matter what I do. And like, even if I don't, I'm social media, and to me, mainstream is like, you know, Luke Bryan and Blake Shelton and all them, and then you got like social media side.
Yeah.
I see what entails doing it in mainstream, and I just don't know if I want to do that.
I understand. It's different. Yeah.
I don't want to do the mainstream having like the like studio albums and the singles and the recording studios. Like, I don't know. Like, you want me to be me? Fuck all that, man. Like, I just wanna. And when I go to Bigo, like, I just want to sing. You know, I wasn't like trying to like join any agencies or become like, you know, social media's next big star or nothing like that. Like, I just wanted to sing. And like, the more I sang, shit started happening, and like social media completely changed my life.
That's amazing.
Um, and like just going from like to the way I was like before I started, and like the stuff that I'm singing now, and like the way that I'm dressing, and the logo, and the branding, and doing all this like copyright stuff, and putting myself out there on 9 million social media platforms. Like, it is not something, it is something that I wanted to do, but it's something that I've already should have done. But at the same time, it didn't really start too late, because there's always evolving generations no matter when you start in music.
Yeah.
Um, but I just like, this is what I wanted to do mainstream.
That's amazing. And you're doing it.
So this is, I mean, see, I don't know. Like, is being is winning second place in like countrywide competitions, uh does that really mean anything?
Hmm. I mean, I haven't watched shows like that in years. Like you mentioned, The Voice, American Idol, all those play things.
No, I'm not talking about The Voice. I'm talking about social media.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
me being the second performing artist in the United States on a social media app 2 years in a row. Like, are they, I know they're like big accomplishments
Yeah, it's pretty big.
on social media, but do they really mean anything out in the world besides that's cool? Oh, that's awesome.
I
Like,
think.
if I put that shit out there, is like Blake Shelton gonna see that and be like, oh man, let me go check him out?
I mean, you don't know. Remember, it's worldwide, so anybody could be able to have visibility to see it. You know, in that sense. But I mean, it is something. You know. Yeah.
It's just, I feel like I told you last time, like I feel like George Strait. Like, you know the amount of things that he has won. Okay, so I get on this app that I didn't even really like, but it was like the best one out of all of them. You know what I mean? So I'm just like doodling around with it, and I meet this guy, and takes me to another guy. So I join this agency. Okay, I'm a musician. I joined a talent agency. That's cool. I wanted to try out for The Voice, so I did that at the same time. And then the next thing you know, I'm learning about all these payment charts, and I'm just like, this is already too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, like, he's telling me about all these things, like the dinos that you can win. And I've been on this app for 6 years, and I told him, I said, if I decide to do this, I am going to win one of those.
Awesome.
This was 2019.
Wow.
And then, so I just do like my lives and, the normal shit that I got to do to try to hit quota and stuff on there. And, I did a few talent competitions here and there, like nothing like, major. And then in 2023, because I think the app started in 2016 or something.
Yeah, it was a while back. Yeah.
So I was only like 3 years out, which isn't nothing to social media. The people that never knew you before are never going to know you. So what's it matter? You know what I mean? So then so in 2023, I joined the Vigo Star Search competition. It was the biggest music event that I ever did in my life. It was a 6-month competition that had knockout rounds, the qualifiers, and all this stuff. And I can't believe that I'm doing this. This shit's fake, right? There ain't no way I'm good enough to do this. And because I know me, okay?
Yeah.
So we get to the end of the Star Search, the finals. Well, I made it to the finals of the start. Well, no, I made it to the quarterfinals or the semi, the one right before the finals. And I had to finish top 10th or something. And I think I finished 12th or 13th. I wasn't too far off. So then, while it was going on for the remainder of whatever left was of the 6 months, they brought out a new star path for the people to continue the Star Search that got eliminated for some other reason. So I got back in the Star Search, okay, and then I forget what day it was. Someday in 2023, I was at the last round for the second time. Now, is it the quarter or the semi that's before the finals?
Okay.
Do you know?
No, I haven't been to Bigo. I don't know really much about that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just going to say semi. I could be wrong. It's just an example.
Okay.
So I was in the semifinals, and I needed to finish within the top 2, okay? And I was 3rd place. And someone came in and dropped on me at the last second. And before anyone could see, it shut off. That event was over. It was gone. No one knew anything.
That's
so
crazy.
I stayed up all night freaking the fuck out. Oh my God, did I make 2nd place? Am I in 3rd? Because if I wouldn't have made 2nd, I wouldn't have moved on to the finals. And I stayed up all night, and I kept checking and refreshing, and I couldn't sleep. I smoked 3 packs of cigarettes. You got to understand, I'm about to be in the finals of a social media app's longest social media talent competition in social media history. So do you understand why I'm freaking the fuck out about it? So I wake up the next day. I did fall asleep eventually. I woke up the next day, and the list came in, and I had my wife and my mother-in-law look at it.
Oh wow!
And they didn't say anything. They told me to look myself. And then so I slowly was inching it up. I shut my eyes. I didn't want to look.
Damn.
There it was. I finished second place in the semifinals, and I was one of the top 10 finalists of Bigo Live in the United States of 2023 between United States and Canada. Second, or top 10 best performing artists. Vero, this is crazy, man. Like,
that's
what?
very.
What? Are you fucking serious?
Oh man.
And then listen to this. And this is the fucked up part. So it was a 4.5 hour competition.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole finals, I led first place. No shit. You want to talk about some George Strait fake achievement bullshit that really happens, but seems like it's just so unreal that it don't? Okay, here it is. I make the first place all the way through until the last 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone came in and got gifted a little bit higher than me. And I got knocked into second place and won nothing.
Damn.
Now, that person was also in the Star Search the first time. And I can't understand. I couldn't figure out why they were in this one and not that one if they're that good. And it was because she missed her live house. Because they want to give everyone a fair chance to try to go win it.
Got it.
So realistically, she bought her way. And everyone was so mad about it. They were like talking about it all over Bigo, and like Bigo changed their entire gifting policy for the remainder of the competition, and they weren't allowing people to use what they call beans for currency to gift their friends for their talents, and like it was just a fucking mess. They canceled the 2023 gala because of it, and it wasn't me that did this. It was the fact that she bought her way in front of almost 7,000 people.
Ooh.
Because people talk on social media.
Right.
And, me and the second place winner were talking, and he said, he's like, man, I can't believe she did that. And I said, yeah, I thought I had it. I told everyone I was going to win it. I might not have won it on paper, but I won that shit in talent. Yes, I did. Look, I got my agency leader to try to do a rematch. I got my family leader to appeal it. Oh man, I was going out, and it's not like that I was jealous or like racist or anything.
Right.
It's just what happened. Like I got severely fucked because after it happened, she called me the fuck out on live in front of like 7,000 people and said, "Oh, well, sorry that happened to you, Ratchet Anthony. Sorry you had to see that happen to you. Hopefully that don't happen next time."
Oh,
you know what I mean? And that right there, the second place winner was in my live one day, or no, I was in his, and she came in and was like, "I owe you an apology," and he said, "No, you owe Ratchet Anthony an apology." And he was like, "Fuck you," and started going off on him, and I guess blocked him, and then blocked me because I went into her live after she won, and she was in there fucking crying. And I said, "What the fuck are you crying about?"
Right. That's from what's going on.
You your first live house and bought your way to win the whole thing the second. I actually showed up for mine and busted my ass to become the second best semifinalist in the United States so I could give my kids food.
That's right.
What did I get? Nothing. You know what I would have gotten? I would have gotten $8,000. I would have gotten flown to California to perform in the Bigo 2023 gala.
Damn.
I would have got to stand on the red carpet and interview other Bigo celebrities. Right. I would have got to stand on the Star Wall or Star Road or whatever that's called in California. They would have paid for my flight, paid for my venue, paid for my transportation. I could have got to meet any one famous person in the world that I wanted to see. Anyone I wanted. Anyone, man. Anyone. Any famous celebrity I could have met.
Right.
And had a 30-minute, backstage thing. one video, one selfie. Like, I could have been back there with Lil Wayne singing "Got Money." You know what I mean?
That would be cool.
I could have been doing anything with anyone.
Yeah. I'm sorry you went through that.
And because we got greedy people out here that think they're made of money, I lost advantage on all that. And it was my wife's birthday.
Oh, Jesus. So you got a double whammy with that one.
I told her that I was going to take her to California because she's never been on the other side of the United States. I was going to take her for her birthday. This was going to be her birthday present to go watch her husband perform live in California.
Okay.
And nothing. All I got was recognition. And it wasn't even the recognition that I got. I didn't get the recognition for my music. I got the recognition for being the one who got cheated out and should have won. And I have screenshots of conversations that people had in these little live house competitions just going in there. It was all everyone talked about. People DMing me saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Maybe she won't be in the next one because we know you'll win it since you made it this far the first time." I thought God hated me. You know, like I spend 1/3 of my life trying to be a musician and get to the biggest event of my life, and you're telling me no? Nope. Second place is all I'm ever going to be, man. And then a year later, I get nominated and told that I'm one of the top 9 best singers around the world on the same app.
My goodness. Wow.
Because then I realized now that it's not about money, or it's not about talent, it's about money. But it actually is about talent.
Yeah. It's a lot of fuckery going on, but I'm sorry you got experienced that. That's wrong. What they did to you. Yeah. But
like the fact that the company had to change the way the gifting procedures happened,
right,
was just unreal, man.
Yeah, because she was cheating basically just to surpass, what you were doing. Yeah.
Oh, everyone told me I should have won it. And then when I won second in that competition, I got the dyno on April 24th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to my agency leader and I said, "Hey, do you remember what I told you I was going to do 6 years ago?" And he said, "What, won a dyno?" And I said, "Yeah, I won one. I need you to approve it and have it mailed to my house."
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Then I got it. It came, they dropped it off. I opened it up and I fell in love with it. My kids wanted to open it. They're like, "Oh my God, my daddy's a rock star," and all this stuff.
They're like,
because all they ever saw was Bigo Live this and Bigo Live that. And like, they knew the dyno was like something really incredible for like really high honored people that have, a lot of talent and shit. I mean, you can buy them, but it's different when you win it in a global competition that has to do with what you're doing.
So true.
Right.
That's a different experience.
Like that's my platinum award right there, man.
That's amazing, man.
And now they have Labubu's.
Oh, yes, yeah, that's like a new trend. I was like, I don't know. I don't understand it, but it's like a trend thing that's now, I don't know. These weird dolls. I don't know.
So I had the second, so yeah. And then when I got the dyno mailed to me, he told me that he wanted to see me with a picture with it because I was one of his hosts and I represented his agency in the whole entire United States for 2 years in a row as their best, second best singer of all time, I guess, because they'd never had these competitions before. And that's why they nominated me the Bigo King of Country Music, because no one has ever made it as high as I have in any of them. And there was only one other global competition, and that was like a year ago. So only 2 major global competitions have been there. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, speaking of the live houses, the global competition was the first ever multi-panel live house. So I wasn't just in the globals. I was being experimented on how this panel would work. And I was one of the first ones to ever experience a multi-live panel during a live house.
Damn.
I know, I love it so much. And then in 2020, they got these things called Muppets that they do in Bigo, where they put like a sock on their hand. They have like characters and stuff, like the Muppets.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
And I recruited this guy to my agency, and I actually started the Muppet trend on Bigo Live in 2020, and everyone was fucking doing it. Oh, everyone. I had this thing called Muppet Madness Mondays that I did every Monday for years, and people could bring the Muppets up on a panel, and all of them would talk to each other, and oh my God, like I had so much fun on that app, and I would host these events. Oh, by the way, real quick, I know you said I got half an hour because you got you got anyone after me?
No, it's only you, so it's okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have an open mic night that I'm doing on Bigo. It's going to be live on Bigo the last Saturday of September at 10 p.m.
Awesome.
Called the Bigo Live Hot Takes Open Mic Night presented by Ratchet Anthony. And I am hosting my first ever talent show. I'm hosting my first ever talent show on Bigo Live. So this is my first annual Ratchet Anthony talent show. And open auditions start September 15th, which is tomorrow. And it's going to be a 6.5 week competition.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, because I have it split up into like 5 different categories. And I can actually send you the flyer. It's like 5 different categories. It's me and 2 other people that are judging. I got a person that's handing out all the money for the winners. And how I want to do this is I want to have open auditions for like a week and a half.
Okay.
And then I want to do round 1. Whoever moves to round 1 will move to round 2. Whoever moves to round 2 will move to round 3, and do like things in between. Like, you know what I mean?
Got it. That's pretty cool though. Like you said, you're getting people engaged into that and doing what they love to do with talent, and you know, could gain something from that as well. That's pretty cool.
What's up?
No, I say it's pretty cool what you're doing. Like you're giving people opportunity to be heard and, you know, to do what they love to do with the talent. And at the same time, you know, they could gain something from that too as well.
And I'm doing all this because it's live interaction. It's not mainstream.
Right.
Why would I spend the time? Why would I spend the time? Like this is how I feel. Like true rock star moment. Why would I spend the time in a recording studio, wasting all that time and money and editing, and wasting people's time to make my perfection right, when I can go out to a concert, have halfway through, go bang some chick in the audience, come back, and finish my show.
Amen.
Like,
living the rock star lifestyle. Yes.
You can't do that. You can't do that in the studio.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like I'm like Motley Crue. Like shit like that. Like that's fun.
That's cool.
Now, what I would like to do is maybe get at least one song out on Spotify. Whether I collab with you or someone, we can download there's some app that I use, and like me and you can record our tracks and then drop them and mix them. Oh God, I forget what that app's called. I had it.
Okay.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
They have a couple of them, so I don't know which one.
It's a karaoke one, but it's not karaoke. It's for Oh, it's like a TikTok studio. Like you go in, you make an account, okay, and then like you can pick a song, and it already has the vocals taken out of it, and then you record your song.
Okay.
And then you invite someone to collab, and then like it stays gray until they submit their half.
Oh, nice.
Then once they submit it, it turns white again, and then it brings up a totally different panel where you can go in and mix it.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
me and you. Okay, so let me tell you what I mean by that. Okay, the song AC/DC just came out with a new album called Power Up,
Oh, shoot.
and the song Realize, because I bought one of their limited edition 500. They only made 500 of them in the whole U.S. or something.
Okay.
The Realize single LP platinum or something, and I got one. And in the tag it says like the filming of that video, because there's 5 members in AC/DC, all 5 of them were in different countries and made that video.
Okay. That's amazing though. I like
Yeah,
that.
like that's what I mean. Like me and you can be in 2 totally different countries or 2 totally different states, and me and you can snap together an MP3 audio.
Got it. Okay.
And put it on SoundCloud or something. I mean, have you ever went into my actual like Instagram and watched my clips? They're only like 6 seconds long.
Yeah, I've seen a few. Yeah.
But I have hundreds of them. And what they are live performance snippets that Bigo captures in them moments of time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
And they seem to hit all the best parts of them songs. It's like they know. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
And see, before I did this, I have an iPhone now. And so I would always have to use YouTube Red, and there was no way that I could turn the vocals down and be able to find a backtrack that was not 1 bar lower karaoke.
Okay.
So my brother, I needed a new phone, and he's like, "Oh well, you know, he's been trying to get an iPhone." And he said, "I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna make you want to get an iPhone." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Well, Apple just came out with this new update for their music. That when you play a song, you now have the option to turn the vocals down and just keep the instrumental."
Ooh, so right there.
Are you serious? I even have a friend of mine that's a producer and a tattoo artist that was trying to download or find apps or like something that I could use to do that.
Damn.
And my brother showed me, and as soon as I did that, because my favorite song is Bulletproof by Nate Smith. Shout out Nate Smith. I absolutely love you. You have my all-time favorite song now.
Awesome.
I turned his vocals down, and like I heard pure music, pure original backtracking with no vocal.
Wow.
And now because I'm doing cover performances with like Lil Wayne and stuff,
right,
I'm not going to turn their voice down where you just hear me, because you're going to hear me sing it with them as if I was performing with them.
That's kind of cool though.
Because it wouldn't be right for me to cover Lil Wayne's part when I can just turn the voice down where you hear my voice when I'm rapping, turn it off and kick his voice back up whenever he's, doing it.
Right.
So what I'll do, instead of leaving the music up all the way, I will turn it down to where my voice is even with his. That way he's not singing louder than me and I'm not singing louder than him. You hear us both together as if we are singing duet.
That's pretty cool though. Yeah.
And now the country ones, depending on what kind of like mood I'm in, I'll turn it all the way down and sing the song straight through. Sometimes I don't even turn it off. And then even because I use that, I make them my backup singers now.
That's freaking cool, man.
You know how whenever I told you I couldn't turn their vocals down.
Yeah.
So I was they were hearing them in me and I was the backup. basically. Well, now you hear me over them and can still hear them, and now they're my backup. And
Mhm.
I leave it like, now I noticed I leave it like a sliver up, uh, with the vocals are loud enough that I can hear them,
Yeah.
that the audience can't, so I can still keep myself on tune.
Hmm. I like that. It's kind of some
Because
different.
I
Yeah.
can sing a song like you never sing a song the same. The way that I sang Blake Shelton's Footloose, which got me started on Bigo Live as a celebrity,
Awesome.
I might sing it better now because I'm older and have more experience and been singing it longer.
Right.
But I'll never sing it like I did 5 years ago.
That's amazing. As a
I'll never
growth.
sing that like I did, in 2023. It's never, because you just get older. And what I want to do is I'm having issues. Um, I want to get my exposure out there, popping. I'm talking like big.
Mhm.
So I thought this idea that I'm going to cover a Taylor Swift song. Because
Ooh.
if I start tacking my stuff to Taylor Swift, that shit's going to blow.
That's. I mean, she's.
Oh my
She's.
God. Oh yeah. It's
You
going to
already
blow.
know.
Yeah, I can
That is
already
so
see what they're
different.
doing with me and Lil Wayne and what they're doing with me and T-Pain. I can only imagine Taylor Swift's the hottest thing in the world right now.
Yeah. For a while.
So if I go out and cover one of her songs and start putting performance covers by Ratchet Anthony, Taylor Swift this, and start tagging Taylor Swift, hashtag Taylor Swift and Swifties and anything that's got to do with Ratchet Anthony and the Undead Outlaw performer Taylor Swift, someone is going to hear it.
It's gonna
And
catch somebody.
that is going to be my viral global breakthrough, I believe.
That's
But
amazing. Yeah.
this is the problem I have.
Mhm.
I yesterday or the day before, when my kids were in school,
Yeah.
and my little 2-year-old was taking a nap, I must have sat there for, I don't know, 3 hours. Because this is what you want to know what musicians do behind the stage. They search.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
sat there for 3 hours and listened to 75 full Taylor Swift songs.
Damn.
Did not like any that I wanted to cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not me. Like she's the hottest thing out there, and I know I'd get hell of exposure, but I'm not John Legend, and I'm not Ed Sheridan, or
Right.
any of these like softer country singers, R&B soul people that I like. Like they even did one with Sugarland with, oh God, I didn't get started on
Oh.
it. But he did this. She did something semi interesting.
Mm.
One was a thing that she did with Blake Shelton at a live performance that I cannot find anywhere on Google, anywhere on YouTube, or anywhere on any music platform whatsoever, which is really disappointing. It's "You Belong with Me" that Blake
Oh.
Shelton so-called covered with her, and like I listened to that song and I'm like, how am I supposed to cover that as a man? So I wanted to listen to him do it. And
Right.
maybe if I hear another male country singer cover a Taylor Swift song, that might give me an idea of how I want to do this before I just jump into this head first and make myself look like a total idiot, right? So
I
I couldn't
understand.
find the Blake Shelton, so that's out. And then I found one with Kane Brown. I don't really like Kane Brown. I don't really know him. I know one song.
Mm-hmm.
I Got You is like the only song I know by him.
Okay.
And I learned that song and wanted to listen to her sing with Taylor Swift at her and Kelsey's engagement party or something. I couldn't find it. And
Damn.
then we're gonna get to the part that you loved the last time. I
Mm.
found a song that she did a long time ago with Tim McGraw and Keith Urban called Highway Don't Care.
Wow. That's a
The
word.
only thing is I don't like Tim McGraw. I mean, I don't think he can sing. And from what I've gathered and have been told his producer didn't even want to hire him because his producer thought he sucked.
Yeah.
But since like he had majority of his fans, you know, I guess they gave him a chance, and he pulled a Kid Rock. He made it and just like skinned by.
Oh shoot.
And then I mean I don't think he's ever like won like anything big. Like shit that like all these people in the VMAs won 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't really like care for Tim McGraw. And you already know how I feel about Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
Now you're really gonna fucking love this one.
Mm-hmm.
I read something that I wish I never would have seen. I cannot stop thinking about it, and it really made me about half sick to my stomach. Okay, here it is. Tim McGraw and Luke Bryan are on tour together.
Mm-hmm.
That's like gag right there, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just do not. I don't know. Like I'm. I don't know. Ew.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's oh, I don't know. I can't even. I don't have words for describe that, man.
Mm. I mean, to each their own with that one, I guess.
I just do not like. I don't like Metallica. Sorry, guys. I just never liked them. I mean, I listen to them. I don't know. Like, I like rock music, but I don't like Metallica.
Yeah.
Never really cared for Aaron Tippin. I don't know. There's just like people that I just don't think like everyone's got their own opinions.
Exactly.
It's different when you have some kind of music status to make your own opinion out there, and people won't be like, well, when you get where they are, come tell me. Obviously, me and you are where we're supposed to be. You know what I mean? I wasn't sitting on my ass playing video games. I was on social media, like making the whole world know who I am. Because I am Ratchet Anthony, and I feel like I need to be heard by people, and that I also feel like that everyone is entitled to my opinion. Because that is the Ratchet Anthony persona. Arrogant, conceited, egotistical, self-centered. That's the Ratchet Anthony, right now, Ratchet Anthony, like that is the Ratchet Anthony persona. It's the gimmick, the gig, the outfit, the music, all of it is for the music side. Full-time father side, I'm not like that.
Yeah, it's totally opposite. Yeah.
Like I make myself have split personality. Father by day, rock star by night. When that cowboy hat goes on and that live button turns on, I'm the conceited, arrogant, self-centered, egotistical motherfucker that everyone loves. And can't understand why I made it anywhere, because all I do is open my mouth, shit comes out and people like it. And now I'm the best fucking singer in the United States on Vigo.
That's awesome.
Now how I am now and like talking, like the whole conceited, like if we were friends and like you would see how I am as your friend, and like you would see how I am like with my family, you know what I mean? But like it's just like you got Eminem and Slim Shady, two totally same person, two totally different personalities, two totally different people in the same body.
So true. Yeah.
I'm Ratchet Anthony. I am not Ratchet Anthony when I am father. I am only Ratchet Anthony on camera, or if I ever go out somewhere. Like if I'm going to Walmart, I'll put on my outfit.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Go out to like the mall, I'll put on my outfit. But other than that, no, I'm a dude. Like I don't fucking wear shirts. I wear shorts and flip flops and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's all a split personality thing concerning for music, like the Eminem and
So shady. Yeah, it's totally two different people. Yeah, but it's one person, same person.
And that's why people are talking to me like, oh well, you won, this, and this, and you won this. No, I didn't. Ratchet Anthony did. We're different. Like, I'm not like nuts, split personality. Like, I purposely do that for music. Does that make sense? So everything Ratchet Anthony does, that's on him. That wouldn't be on my other side. So Ratchet Anthony is the one who won all them competitions. He's just going in my body, and I have to go because he's me.
There you go. Yeah. And it works out.
It does. Like, okay, Chris Gaines and Garth Brooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Split personality. He went total opposite end. Like, he went completely rock, changed his look, changed his name, changed his music, everything. I kept mine all the same because I want to make sure that no matter where I fall, the name covers it. Ratchet Anthony, Undead Outlaw, Hillbilly Rock Star. You got country, you got rock. Okay? Do not get hillbilly confused with redneck. I am not redneck. I am hillbilly. But I'm not like mountain backwoods, like, hillbilly. I'm
You're making it. Yeah, I see what's going on. Yeah.
Hillbilly rock star, looking like a fucking zombie between Undertaker and Rob Zombie, kind of, just.
It's different, yeah.
Right. And like people like that.
That's
like
true.
I went out with my friend to one of his card tournaments, and I had 5 different people compliment my cowboy hat. Some dude told me I look stacked. People ask me all the time if I'm from out of state. They ask me all kinds of shit, man.
That's wild, man.
like, and they stare.
Oh my goodness.
So if I waited till like a Friday night,
okay,
to like a mall or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
When there's like 7,000 people in that bitch. As soon as I step in that motherfucker, heads turn. And every time we go somewhere, I tell my friend this. I say, what you need to do is you need to pay attention to these people's facial expressions, and you need to let me know what they're saying.
Very true.
And like he did. Like we had an intermission, and we walked around the mall for like 10 minutes. And you would not believe the people coming towards you as you're walking past them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're seeing me. They're probably thinking, what the fuck is this dude doing here? Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And
well, I mean, you stand out. That's what
well, you understand that. And that's good and that's bad. It's good that I stand out because obviously you know that I do something other than just like work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm something. Maybe I'm a rodeo or a cowboy or a singer or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. All right, but I think it's almost 9 o'clock.
Yes.
I gotta get up here and get my kids to bed. My kids are starting their after school program tomorrow, and they got to be all up by 7 o'clock. So.
Oh. Well, before you go.
Well, I was supposed to get them a bath before I jumped on, and they decided that they wanted to waste 15 minutes by running up and down the hallway. So I kind of
get them tired. Get them tired.
They did wait until after I was done. That ain't my fault.
I understand.
But yeah, that's everything that I got now.
Definitely.
Um,
Yeah. Well,
when,
we got your
so
friend here, Riley. He says, "Ha, thanks, bro." I think thanks, but sorry.
what's up?
Your friend Riley. He says here on the comment, "Ha, thanks, bud." Yeah.
Thank you, bud. Thank you for what?
No,
Uh,
no. It's on
oh
the
yeah,
screen. Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah.
Riley's the guy I was telling you about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's helped me out so much. And he's one of the judges for my first annual talent show thing that I'm doing.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's the one that also helped me get my website started.
Oh, you see, it works out. Everything's working out.
Everything is working out, and I didn't even know Riley was here. So I guess now that he knows my whole life.
There you go. Well said.
Well, I mean, me and him talk quite a bit anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's just thank you, Riley, for everything that you've done. I really appreciate it.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Tell people where they can find you as well on social media.
What's up?
Where can people find you on social media?
Say that one more time.
Okay. Tell people or the viewers watching now later on where they can find you on social media.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm sitting outside and my
It's
Wi-Fi
okay.
is like really shit because one of my pods stopped working. So now it's like only half like loading my social media sites and it's just being real dumb.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know. I can't remember how long it's been since I've had the last one.
Oh, okay.
Uh, but I'm sure like maybe we could start doing like having me on your show, but not like as like a well, obviously like a guest, but like updates. Like I want to do updates with you because you already know who I am.
But yeah, yeah.
Like you know how some of them TV shows like they have updates,
Yeah.
like the paranormal ones where they don't contact them for like 6 months and then they like catch up and they're like, oh, well, we did this, this, and this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like follow up. Yeah.
maybe, and you know, because I mean, I'm still going to talk to you and stuff, and like
Yeah.
we got a business thing going on here. It's it's working out pretty cool.
It works out.
Because even though like everyone else doesn't know, I let certain people know things before I let everyone else. Like okay, when I did my hot takes competition or the one that I'm doing um on the last Saturday of September, I made the flyer and didn't even release it to anyone on social media anywhere. I DM'd it to you and I DM'd it to Riley and like 5 other people because I get my friends, fans, and everything else that you guys are in between in this whole circle opinions before I put this out on social media and the whole world sees it. Like, hey, what do you think? What do you think I need to fix? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, when I say I want to do something, I want to do it. Like everyone thought that I was crazy. Oh, you can't rap, you can't do this, and you know what I mean? Because like I'm white country, and I get it. But now I just laughed in everyone's face because now all 3 of my rap posts and rap performances are the 3 highest ones that I've ever did between country, rock, and hip hop. And now they all tell me that I can't do it. Well, I just did because I got, you know what I mean? You got insight tags on Instagram that show you like what your progress is. And I shit you not, all three of my hip hop songs made it farther than any of my country and my rock music, which was completely insane and totally opposite to what everyone else said.
That's amazing, man. Congrats. And
What,
you gotta prove
what
people
is
wrong sometimes.
what does he say in that Limp Bizkit song? I told you, didn't I?
I
See,
don't know which one though.
I pick these songs that I think that I'm good at because obviously I know what I'm doing, judging by the awards that I've won, and I'm picky about my music. But for the way I do it, I obviously know what I'm doing. So if I tell you or anyone for that matter, that I'm doing an Eminem song or a Lil Wayne song. For one, I'm a musician, so you know I'm serious about it. I don't joke when it comes to my music. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I took with it, and I ran with it, and I decided to see how it went. And if it wasn't successful, like my rock and country, I was just gonna just let it fade out, you know. But instead, becoming more popular than any country or rock song that I ever sang in my life. Ratchet Anthony, Down on That Bling Bling.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's crazy because like I have made in the past 14 days, I think I've had almost 2,000 people follow me on Instagram. Might be like 1,700 something. But for almost 2,000 people in 2 weeks to follow you, and then like my Linktree website, like it tells me how many people view it and how many people click on it and a CTR percentage. And I haven't even had my account for a week. I think it's only maybe less than a week. And I'm already at 35%. Do you know what CTR is?
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either, but it's some kind of ratio or something. Because, okay, so the way Linktree works is it's a website that has all of your social media links on it, like your hub, one-stop shop. Okay, so I don't know how the algorithm works, but if someone goes into my Instagram and clicks on my Linktree, or someone goes into my TikTok and clicks on my Linktree, it integrates it and it uses the statistics from both Instagram and Linktree and combines it all into one.
It's not bad.
So, like, if you go into my Linktree and click my Instagram, or you go into my Instagram and click my Linktree, it just does something integrating with percentage and views and stuff. And I'm on 7 different social media platforms: Bigo, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Is that 7? Yeah, it's something like that. And I'm Ratchet Anthony branded across all of them. Like I said, I got my own T-shirt. I'm actually gonna send you a picture of my T-shirt.
Okay.
And if you would like to advertise it, that would be really great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm advertising that's what I do. Like, so something's wrong with my Instagram. Like I figured, okay, it's the welcome message. And in order to have the welcome message, you have to have a professional account. So I had it switched to professional and I switched it back and like just, trying to fuck with it. Because when you put in a shortcut, you're supposed to go down to type the welcome message in. And it lets me do the shortcut and it just like freezes. And so I thought switching it back to creator and back to professional and uninstalling it and all this stuff would just like, make it work. And it doesn't. So when people follow me, I have it set up to where as soon as they follow me, they get an automatic prompt saying, "Thank you for the follow. My name's Ratchet Anthony. I'm this, and this. It's nice to meet you. If you're interested in my music, we can collaborate. Go check me out at my website." A welcome message. And because for some reason mine's stuck and I cannot undo this, every person that follows me, I have to go manually paste that description in every single person that I talk to, because Instagram will not do it automatically. Like, so I went into WhatsApp, messaged myself, and have all these fucking presets set for every different social media site, for people that I'm talking to personally, for people that I'm, like, what I would send you in a DM is what I would post different in a comment on like a music ad or something. Or, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I got different presets. Like, my welcome message is different than my bio, and my bio is different than my preset for when I comment, because I'm not going to sit there and text that shit out.
That's a lot of work.
And if the copy and paste feature makes it so much easier. But if if Instagram just did, like, its job, like, that would save me a lot of time. I wouldn't have to do that. It would automatically do it for me. But since it don't, I have to manually do this. And I don't know. Like I said, about 2,000 people. I wake up every day with between 80 and 120 new people a day. Like, about 80 to 120 new people a day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't know what 120 times 14 is, but it's around 2,000. Maybe, I don't know. It's something like that. And, like, I don't even do anything. It shows me everything. Like, how many people viewed my profile, and I go into the statistics and the people that have viewed it. I'm known all around the world. It even breaks down the percentages of how many men compared to women like your stuff. Like age ranges. It's, you know what I mean? I don't know if you knew that or not, but if you go into Insights and look at one of your posts, it'll tell you what countries you are big in, what percentage they are, how many percentage of men, how many percentage of women, and what percentage of age groups every one of them are. I'm clear out in Japan. I'm in Brazil. I just made it to, well, I was already in the United Kingdom and in the United States, but France, I'm in Rome, I'm in Italy, I'm in Ghana. Is it Ghana? Ghana or something?
Yeah, Ghana.
All around the world. And my most popular is like 51.3% United States. I got percentage over in Pakistan. It's like, it tells you in one is by top cities and one is by top countries. Like, I'm clear over in Madrid, okay? So people in Spain, France, Rome, Italy, and Brazil are all seeing my posts. They're seeing all my clips of my music and everything that I do, and have access to every one of my social media websites around the world. Now, I think Brazil might be the farthest out from the United States, correct? Because I know Italy was like way out there, like 8,000 miles or something, like ridiculous. And my posts travel almost 9,000 miles around the world. And the fact that I go live on social media, if anyone ever wants to hear me perform a song, all they got to do is find me on social media and say, hey, I'm this, and this person. I know you're not live right now, but I'd like to hear you sing a song. And I'll get right on and do it for you. Because that person there might like my music so much, decide to download Bigo Live, come in and watch me in my performance, and then gift me until I hit my fucking quota. Anyone that I meet is a possible opportunity for success. The fans, I love you guys. You guys are the reasons why I keep doing this. You guys are the reasons why I'm where I'm at in my career. And I always tell people, you know, playing video games and sleeping all the time don't get you Bigo dinos. You know
I
what I
like
mean?
that kind of way. That's pretty cool saying that.
Well, it's the truth. Like, you know what I mean? Like these social media apps, to be a YouTube star, you got to put in what you want to get out, or what you get out is what you put in, or something like that. Yeah, whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So whatever I put into this Bigo Live app for 5 years may be the second best global singer in the world. I mean, I don't even know what I did.
You're making it happen, though. You know, it's by progress and growth, as you mentioned.
See, but the thing is, Bigo comes in phases. People leave and they come back, and some people just leave, and it's a revolving door of generation. The generation that knew me back then know me. This generation of people now never will, unless I go out there and tell them who I am. Or I could just skip this generation and wait to the next one. Either way, no one, and that's why as a musician, you have to stay on top of your fans. You need to move your music with the times and the generations as they follow, because if you miss one loop, you're out. It was either Billy Joel or Billy Idol who always made the music of that generation to keep new people coming. Does that make sense? Like, you can't just stop. That's why I went from country to rock to rap to country rap, or country rock and rap music and country rap music, because I'm not just, now I do take breaks. I usually take breaks after big major competitions. You know what I mean? And then, so this is my third time coming back. The first one was country. No, the first one was rock, was the Star Search and I left. The second one was the Globals, was country, and I left, like I took a break. And now coming back this third time, it's rap music, country rap music. Only this time, I'm not doing any big major competitions. I'm hosting my own. I put on my big boy panties, decided that I wanted to, for once ever in the first 6 years of my life, run my own talent show, run my own judges, and set this shit up myself. And instead of me being the performer, I'm going to judge people on their music, because I think it's about time. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But I think that's all I have. My kids are probably in there screaming. It's probably almost 9 o'clock at night. I
Oh
got to
God.
get off here and go to bed. I should still probably give them a bath, but I don't know.
Oh,
They
okay.
might have already went to bed, but
They're like, all right, good night.
well, I feel bad for them, because they were like, they really wanted to take a bath,
Mhm.
and so it was like 7:05 when we went upstairs to get the bath, and I'm like, come on, girls, like, it's time to take a bath, and they decided to run up and down the hallway until 7:21, and then want to try to get in the bath at 7:30. And I'm like, there ain't no way I'm gonna have you in a bath by 8 o'clock, or at 7:30, have you a bath and have you downstairs and dressed and in bed by 7:55.
Yeah,
So
that's the way.
you're gonna have to wait until I'm done. But I was only supposed to do a half hour with you, but you know, I can never stop talking about my music.
It's okay.
And I think my fucking kids just went to bed, and like, I don't know. But I'm gonna get off here, and thank you for having me. Thank you for showing up, Riley. Thank you, everyone who did show up. My name is Ratchet Anthony, and this broadcast is brought to you in part by Vero G and Ratchet Anthony, of course. So you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later, and I will text you tomorrow. You know, just to let you know. Also, send me a link of this.
Yes.
Because I post it everywhere. I also, everything that me and you do on these competitions, I also take this global so everyone knows about you.
Thank you.
I tag you in everything. So I feel like our exposure together is better. So now that everyone knows me, will know you.
I appreciate that.
Because you were generous enough to let me on here a second time.
Yeah.
And like, you didn't really have to, but you did. So the least I could do is every post that I put on social media, no matter what it is or where it is, I tag you in it.
Oh, appreciate that.
Whether it's links to your new album or your magazine. Oh, I'm really big into this whole magazine thing. Like, I have like 5 different people offering me magazines.
You see, that's great.
Like,
You
I
know.
really want to do it, but I just don't know. And then, like, okay, so Wikipedia.
Mhm.
So me and Riley had a long discussion on requirements that I would need to make a Wikipedia, because I guess him and his friends and band had one like a long time ago, and we were looking up all the criteria. So I actually got in touch with this company called AIA, and they are directly affiliated with Wikipedia, the White Hats. And the guy called me because I was trying to figure out how to find a Wikipedian to get me started and enough like viable evidence to prove that I am who I say I am and stuff. And I actually got a call from a Wikipedian research through this AIA company that works for them, and basically gave me, a brief, 15-20 minute phone interview to see if I qualify for a Wikipedia page. Like, he was asking me like where you know what I've done, where I've been, and the fact that I have been on 2 of your live global radio shows. One of them is evidence enough, and the second one wouldn't even have to be necessarily a magazine. I could send them screenshots of legitimate, pure proof of competitions that I have won on Bigo, and these researchers to do this digging will reach out to Bigo and confirm whether they are accurate or not. And if they are, you know what I mean? And he ran like all the qualifications and like basically everything that I would need to get approved. Like, you know what I mean? There's like a whole bunch of shit. Like, you gotta have this and this and this category and this. It's like trying to apply for Social Security, man. Uh and I qualified.
Oh man, congrats! It's big, man.
He told me my Google search was a green light. And he said, "So how are we supposed to find you?" And I said, "Go into Google and type in at Ratchet Anthony." He said, "Oh, okay. Wow, this is pretty good. You're on all the social media websites. Your name's the same on all of them. All your profiles look good. Like, this is really standing evidence that the fact that I go live on multiple social media accounts with the same name shows that I am legit, maybe like 15% of who I say I am, the Wikipedia standard." And then being on a live radio show with you and having the researchers, go out and confirm that I did do what I say I did, and there's no getting this wrong, that I was, you know, second best performer in the US. Like, these are big statewide and countrywide championship competitions. You know what I mean? And recognition for everything that I have done in any little major social media thing that I've ever been in was all enough to qualify me for a Wikipedia. and they told me to get started, it's like $199. Okay, so to me, the money is not the problem. The problem is the shit I got to go through to get approved. I can get the money anytime, but you know what I mean? Like the things that the qualifications you got to pass, and like you can't have any restrictions on this, and this, and you got to follow all these guidelines, and I did it. Like, I legitimately successfully got approved for a Wikipedia.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's unreal.
Oh man, imagine like ridiculous something. That's me.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off here now.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming, and we'll stay in touch. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Now, how do I do this? Do I just hit leave?
Yeah, just leave. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Riley. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys follow me, Ratchet Anthony, on 7 different social media platforms. I should get on Twitch, but Twitch is live streaming, and I just
right.
I need you to see my post before I go live, or you ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm about. You know what I mean? But all right, I gotta go.
All right.
Good night. All right. Bye.
Awesome. All right, guys, that was our amazing guest for tonight. Artist Ratchet Anthony. Like you said, go support him, check him out. He's at Bigo Live. As you mentioned, he has a competition coming up, I think in October. He has his own talent show coming up, has auditions coming out. So just go support him if you want to check him out. He said just look it up on their Instagram under Ratchet Anthony, and other platforms he mentioned as well on the show. So thank you for coming and tuning in as well. So with that in mind, we're going to take a quick music break on the show, because we got a lot of more things to tell you here. We got breaking news. We got, you know how we do in the show here. Yes, child. Yes, again, we're watching his live on YouTube. We're also on Facebook Live and also on Twitch right now. So you can share love. The chat is open, guys. Spread the love, spread the love, spread the love. You know as they say. So yes. So with that in mind, we're going to talk who is going to be this week on the music break segment. That's right. Let's see who we made it on here this week. So, of course, I'm going to be playing 3 amazing songs. But a big shout out by my friend, by the way. He goes by Furious Styles. His birthday was just the other day. Big shout out to you as well. Happy birthday. With that in mind. So, I'm going to play one of his new songs that came out, actually, music video. It came out a while back, actually, recently. And that's called Drop the Bomb on Them. So I'll be playing that in a few minutes. Also, I'll be playing an amazing friend of mine. So she's a poet. They call her poetress. So it's a combination of music with poetry. And I'm dying to finally play her song here. It's called Loving Thy Temple, and by Christy L. Farley. I was on her show not so long ago, so big shout out to her as well. I'll be playing it. And also I'll be playing my song, Rabbi Mikora song. So with that, guys, we'll take a quick break. We're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. And again, if you like these tunes, you can share these amazing platforms here and spread the love to all the amazing artists we have here on the show, and all that's said and done. So with that said, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. We'll be right back.
What the hell? Are they for real? Nah.
Yo.
You.
What up?
I'm good.
Yo, I just put my music out just not too long ago, and people be saying that this song I put out was trash, man. This shit was trash.
Badass.
Can't believe this shit.
Sheesh.
You know what?
What's up?
Doesn't matter to drop a bomb on these dudes. I'm not playing with them. Alright. Peace.
Yeah. This song goes out to you, and you, and you, and you. Shouts for everybody. Yeah. shit, I hear the same old song and dance.
Quick, they must perform the CPR.
Mouth to mouth resuscitation.
Do this, germs all over his mouth.
Why the hesitation? Got to have the balls to do it, and mine's a gigantic. Tip out the iceberg, now you sound like the Titanic. But don't panic, it's only in it, what's going for it. Now I ride this Mac, always gotta be an annoyance, life is boring. So why not pick? X questions later, you done shitting on me. Time to return the favor, my raps are not believable to these critics. Constructive, about to be destructive in a minute, making it look so easy that it found it complicated.
But they're coming from a good place, I don't think they hate it.
Never generic, cause I go ham in the pink. Could go deeper than this, better be glad that I ain't on the bomb on him.
Don't drop the bomb on me, man, please, please don't drop the bomb on me.
The bomb on him.
I don't want no dang on beef, you see, ain't no reason to sit the dogs on me.
The bomb on him.
Don't drop the bomb on me, man, please, please don't drop the bomb on me.
The bomb on him.
I don't want no dang on beef, you see, ain't no reason to sit the dogs on me.
Boy, you were going to see who was the best. Boy, I'm gonna tell you now, you should give it a rest. Boy, you feel it, and I think that you're gonna need help. Boy, you better pay attention before I get the belt. Won't protect your backside, discipline's what you're missing. Boy, this is your regret because your ass didn't listen. Boy, you can beg me all you want to ease up, but let me tell you something, little boy, I can't get enough. I think adrenaline getting me filled with excitement. Walking down the psychopath, have me a light that I can go off. I hop to on the rip without remorse. Left it this with appetizers, but you are the main course, the main entree, and I cannot wait to devour you. Open the pins, middle finger to your attitude. A bad dude that makes good on his promises. Might have told you before that there ain't no stopping it. On top of me, cause I set records to beat on. Competition don't want to smoke, dog. Look how I treat him like a doormat. An opportunity to get stomped out. You might listen to this verse and think that I'm bugged out, because I am so ready to go nuclear. Charge me when I'm like this. Could you be more stupider? I test the wisdom, I'm the one that's coming out victorious. Shitting on the world and it feels so glorious. The bomb on him.
Don't drop the bomb on me, man, please, please don't drop the bomb on me.
The bomb on him.
I don't want no dang on beef, you see, ain't no reason to sit the dogs on me.
The bomb on him.
Don't drop the bomb on me, man, please, please don't drop the bomb on me.
The bomb on him.
I don't want no dang on beef, you see, ain't no reason to sit the dogs on me.
I have an idea for a music video.
You got an idea for a music video? My boy, you know I'm right here, right? What's your idea?
Yo. But yo, it's crazy because I had this idea because somebody shit on my music, you know what I'm saying? And they said it was trash, and I was gonna think of a music video. I was gonna bash everybody that was talking shit about my music. What you think of that?
I don't really feel like that might be the best idea, bro. To be honest with you, like.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like, to bash everybody?
Yeah, why not? You know?
I mean, if you gotta do it, then
yeah, let's do it. You listen, man. I'm paying you, so let's get it done.
So what you finna do?
Drop a bomb with these niggas. So let's get it.
Screw it, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Alright, but
look at the beauty God created. All my flaws. Look at the beauty God created. All my flaws. Look at the beauty God created. Loving on the temple I live in. Feeling every scar. Embracing all my flaws. Yeah, to include some stretched skin. My love for self is perfect. Honey, not this body though. Embracing all my imperfections. built my confidence from going low. See, sometimes you gotta reach that stage in life in order to really self-appreciate. Thy temple houses a beautiful soul, and you're alive. Come on, y'all, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Pain, hurt, and disease we all face shouldn't hinder us from winning this race. Oh, I feel you. I'm wanting no more. However, choose not to wage war against self, but nurture all of you today. This human journey will have so much more meaning. Now, go look in the mirror and say, I'm loving my temple in a sacred and special way. I am loving my temple. My aura is shining bright amongst the moon and stars. Blessed be my guiding light. Look at the beauty God created. The temple I live in. Every scar, all my flaws. Look at the beauty God created.
All right, guys. Welcome back, guys. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. If you like them tunes, guys, go support all these artists that I definitely, show love each and every week on the show here. And just, show love. Check them out when I said and done. Just that song I just played, which is, of course, my song. Rompe Mi Corazón, if you like it, is available on all digital platforms from Tidal, Deezer, Pandora, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Spotify, all those places definitely support it. We also played the next beautiful person, which I know is a friend of mine, is also poetress. She does a lot of things as well. She also has a show as well. Check her out. Check her out. Sorry, her name is Christy L. Farley, and the song we just played by her is called "Loving Thy Temple," which I love. By the way, it's really dope. And also, big shout out to my friend and also artist Fury Styles. His birthday just passed. Big shout out to Miguel. Happy birthday. The song we just played, a video actually is called Drop the Bomb on Them. So definitely support these amazing artists. As you know, each and every week, I also showcase a lot of other artists with different types of genre sounds. And also just give them that support and boost on their kind of music, what they're doing as well. So definitely go support them. Go check them out. All that said. And don't mind the background snoring. It's typical here. As I said. Okay, guys, you're watching this live here on YouTube. I believe on Facebook Live and also on Twitch. So definitely go support us. If you do so, appreciate the love and all that. And also the chat is open, guys. So definitely go support if you get a chance. All that, that whole situation. You already know. Yes. So let's get it started. Yeah, let me start now. All right. So next we're gonna get to is breaking news. We get really into this one. So we got 3 interesting breaking news stories we're going to tell you here on the show. So with that said, here is the breaking news segment of the show. Let's get right into it. Hello there. Welcome guys. Welcome back. We're on the breaking news here on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. That's right. So we're gonna get right onto the first one here because I want to give a quick background to the story. A lot of people is gonna kind of talk about this one, but I'm gonna be neutral on this case because I don't want to be on one side. I'm just gonna be neutral. So let's get right into the first topic on the breaking news. Here we see on the other side of the screen. Unfortunately, the demise or the assassination of Charlie Kirk, who I said correctly his name, has really touched a lot of people's hearts, minds, and also very much of a open discussion. That's the right word I'm using. Open discussion to the things they stated that he is known as a certain person. Now, I'm not here to judge him. I'm not here. But this is from other people saying that, he tends to be one-sided. He has certain, statements about certain groups of people, race and creed and identity situations with people from the LGBTQ and plus community, and also with racial things he has mentioned and less and done. Like I said, I'm not here to talk bad about the man or good. I'm staying neutral. But with that said, let's talk about his unfortunate demise that happened. Before we get into this quickly, let me just give you a quick backstory of who he is. Charles James Kirk was an American conservative political activist, author, and media personality. He co-founded the student organization Turning Point USA in 2012 and was its exclusive executive director. He was the chief executive officer of Turning Point Action and a member of the Council for National Policy. There we go. So I just want to give you a little quick background story on him before you be like, who is he? What is he doing? I'm like, yeah, this is who we're talking about. With that in mind. So yeah, so let's get right into it, guys. I said on the breaking news here. So let me give you a summary because right now, unfortunately, as you know, his wife, Erica Kirk, and he has 2 daughters, unfortunately that, his family is here now, but they were born right now this week. He just, recently passed away not so long ago. And we're gonna let me take my glasses because these notes, child, my eyes be doing a whole nother story right now, you know what I mean? So hold on, guys, let me give you guys information on this. So it states here, let me make sure I get the story right. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna read it off my notes. So you see my face looking funny because I'm reading my notes. Okay. So it states here, actually I saw a photo that she put up, which is very interesting. She put a photo of her late husband, now we can say, on the casket, and then it shows face, of course, not out of respect, but they showed her like kind of like laying on top of his casket, and it was very sad, like her putting her hand on him and like her saying her last goodbyes to him before he goes, into the grave and that. But let's talk about that. So it states here, Erica Kirk shares photos of Charlie Kirk's body in his casket while breaking her silence on his death. It states here, Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk, broke her silence on his death on Friday, and she also shared photos of herself mourning over his body in the casket. The conservative activist was shot and killed at the age of 31 years old on Wednesday, September 10th, while participating in a public debate on Utah Valley University. Erica went live on Charlie's social pages to deliver a speech on Friday night on September 12th, and then shared a post on her Instagram account, which included, quote and unquote, this is what she says here, okay? Oh, I love you, Erica repeats while holding Charlie's lifeless hand. She ends the video by kissing his hand and saying, God bless you. She also states here, the world's evil, but our Savior, our Lord, our God, He is so good. I would never have the words ever. Quote unquote, she states here, the sound of this widow weeping echoes throughout this world. Like a battle cry. I have no idea what any of this means, but maybe I know you do, and so does our Lord. Erica said, they have no idea what they have ignited within this wife. If they thought my husband's mission was big now, you have no idea. All of you will never ever forget my husband. I'll make sure of it. Rest in the arms of our Lord, maybe as He blankets you with the words I know your heart always strive to hear. Well done, my good and faithful servant, she concluded. Wow. That's kind of deep there. How do you guys feel about that before we get to the next one? Like I said, I'm staying neutral. The chat's open, by the way, guys. The chat's open. I'm staying neutral in this whole situation, this circumstance about this gentleman, on his beliefs and his views on life. Like, everybody has, it's called freedom of speech, right? We have an amendment for that, which I talked about that in one of my posts for you. I'm going to talk about that in a while, in a few minutes, but I personally feel in my heart, we as Americans, we have a right to speak our minds. And maybe we not agree everybody's kind of philosophy or anybody's beliefs or way to view things, but there's nothing wrong with having an open discussion and hearing different types of views and situations, right? Now, a lot of people stating, like I said again earlier on the show, a lot of people stating that he's the type of person, apparently on one side states, he was a great man. He was somebody who was open-minded and talk about things or topics that people don't want to talk about. And then on the other side, people were like, no, he was, basically attacking the LGBTQ plus community, with gender identity, and this goes on. And then racial situations he was talking about in communities. And then this goes on. Like I said, I'm not here to judge, man. May he rest in peace. But I think this is now open discussion for everyone to talk about. One thing, if you don't like somebody, that's fine. But it's nothing killing the person. What are you gaining from that? What are you gaining from that? Like, seriously. I'm just asking you, right? What are you guys understanding is, if you kill somebody that you despise or whatever it may be, you're angry. What is going to happen? You're either going to go kill yourself, right? One, or you end up going to jail serving life in prison. Right? Now, I'm not going to mention the suspect's name because I'm not giving him no glory. But unfortunately, the gentleman who had assassinated him actually was a student, right? I think at the same facility, if I'm not mistaken, I think. But anyway, he was a student at one time, and they're still opening more about who he is and stuff like that. But right now, they did capture him. Actually, how they found him was that the father stitched him out and told the law, the authorities, that they called it, that his son needs to give in, and he did. And that's crazy. I see the video. He was actually on top of the roof, and I don't want to get into it, but that was very deep. That's very deep. There's another issue I want to talk about, but it'll be another time because two people still want to talk about that young lady who died in North Carolina. I think North Charlotte. I think it was at North Charlotte, really somewhere. We're gonna talk about another time because it's too much things bad happening back to back. So we're gonna talk about her and next time on the show. So, but again, our condolences to his family at this time. No matter what the circumstance happened, nobody should take a life. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's get next to breaking news right here, guys. Let's see if I have here. Oh, yes, this one. This is actually interesting. The lottery. Yes, let me get into that one. Kind of was interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Let me get into my notes right here. My notes. Yes, you guys can see that. We should put it here. Again, guys, the chat is open for all. If you have any questions or any comments on here, you're more than welcome to do so on the show. So here, the lottery. You see the screen there, guys. Watch. I'm looking. All right. If you see the screen there, guys, it states here. New York lottery, another top prize winning ticket worth sold in New York City. Is it yours? You better get your ticket. You better get your ticket. Might be the lucky ticket. So it states here, the New York lottery today announced that it has a top prize winning ticket was sold for the September 13th Take 5 drawing in Manhattan. Listen, you better check your tickets. You might be the lucky winner. And if you could throw me something, I'll take it in a heartbeat. Yes. So it states here, yes. So the ticket, it states here, was sold on Saturday at HN5 Convenience Inc. At 2061 Broadway, Manhattan. It is worth 19. What? Hold on, let me double check. It is worth $19,300. Okay, listen, I'll take what I can. All right, it states here, Take 5 numbers are drawn from a field of 1 through 39. The drawing is televised twice daily at 2:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. In recent days, big winning tickets were sold on Staten Island and in Brooklyn. Lottery draw game prize of any amount may be claimed up to 1 year from the date of the drawing. Oh, shoot, you kidding me? All right. A lottery draw game prize of any amount can be claimed up to 1 year from the date of the drawing. Yeah. So, in other words, whoever got that lucky ticket, I'm just throwing you again. Wink, wink. Throw it my way, please. I announced it here, so you could be anonymous as well. If you want to throw my direction, please, please, please. Your girl needs some money, so if you get the lottery ticket and you got that money, send it my way, please. You already know. Yes, yes. So with that said, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yes. So with that, that was it for that. Now let's get into the next one. Breaking news, everybody, on the show. One second. Let me check out that one. Is this the right one? Yes. Okay. So next one on breaking news, everybody. Let me okay. So we came from happy into a now sad situation that happened here in New York City. So let me update you guys on that. 1 second, hold on. Okay, guys. So this is a really sad one, unfortunately. There was here. You see the picture, guys, on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. There was an incident happening recently in New York City. I'll update you guys right now. So it states here: pedestrian struck in East New York crash. So let's get right into it, everybody. It states here. I have to see what's going blind. It states here a crash involving a sedan and a police cruiser left scattered debris and a fallen light pole in the East New York intersection. Police said it happened around 9:42 a.m. at Pennsylvania Avenue and Hageman Avenue. Citizen app video shows the fallen light pole on top of a car and a police cruiser. My God. The FDNY says a pedestrian was struck during the crash and taken to Brookdale University Hospital. Police said the person is expected to be okay. This is a developing story. Stay with News 12 for updates. So yeah, this is unfortunately it's New York City, man. Listen, things happen. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. And man, this is New York City is becoming an interesting place to even live at. I don't know. I'm just saying. Please be safe out there, people. This New York City, I call it the jungle, as I call it now. It's the wild, wild west out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're getting out there when you go outside the street or out of your house. I'm just saying. All right, so that was it for breaking news. Let's get right into another part of the show, which I do like the most. Ooh, yes, you right now is celebrity gossip. Yes, that's my favorite part of the show. Besides other stuff too as well. So you right now. All right, so let's get right into everybody. Yes, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. Forgive me. Yeah, let's get it.
Audio Jungle.
All right, all right. I like it. The music is pretty deep. Don't you like it? You like it? All right, let me know. All right. Let's get into the first one on celebrity news or gossip, right? This is interesting. You know, I'm about to go on Cardi B right now in a minute. Yes, child. You already know she is out there. So pretty much what happened was, you know, guys, she is promoting the hell out of this album. It's called Am I the Drama, which is coming out very soon, I believe. I think September 19th, I think, or something like that. So anyways, her album will be coming out soon. She's been promoting this shit heavy. Now, what I love about her hustle is she is giving us memories of back in the days. Remember when you had CDs, okay, back then? And when you actually had to go sell it in the streets, you know, as being an independent artist, you got to go hustle. You got to get $5 out of it, $10, depending what you want to charge people for your CDs, right? Especially Times Square, that was like the big spot, the hot spot for all the artists back in the day to give their CDs out to tourists. Like, yo, buy my shit, man, $2, $5. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, before streaming came along. So make the short story short, I love how she did her marketing and promotion well. She went to the hood. She went, you know, to the 2 train. Actually, I saw the video. It was funny. She was with, like, you know how, you know, and we take the trains in New York City, you see people like hustling like candies and with the boxes and shit. And she did that with her CD and albums. I love that the method she was doing. It's pretty cool. And, you know, somebody was giving her money. She was like, yo, come buy my album. Here you go. She was interacting with her people, her fans. And I love that. I love how she embraces that. She keeps it 100 real, even though she may be a little ratchet with her mouth. But she's genuine, and people reciprocate that because they see that genuinity about her as well. So with that said, she did that also. And then she did another one where she was by 125th Street, which was hilarious. She was selling it like in the street with the blanket, her CDs, and she had the incense. And she was like, yo, go buy my album, man. I was dying living. I was like, yo, how much New York can you be when you gotta buy your CDs from these artists back in the day? But she reminds me of that kind of mecca with that. Anyway, so the next thing on the Cardi B, recently, I think yesterday actually, it was on Saturday. Yes, it was yesterday. So apparently she had a pop-up. What they call pop-ups, like you just pop out of nowhere. You do, like, depending what you're doing, art, you know, it's different types of pop-ups. So this one, she just popped out in Washington Heights, okay? And she really went in. Let me tell you, let me give you the details. Okay, so let me get right into it, you guys. Hold on a second. All right, so it states here on the Cardi B. All right, Cardi B dances on top of car during pop-up event ahead of new album release. There was dancing in the street in Washington Heights Saturday when rapper Cardi B held a pop-up event in advance of her new album. Hundreds of fans showed up for her appearance in front of the Cloud Deli on West 159th Street. Her highly anticipated second studio album, Am I the Drama, is scheduled for release Friday. I was right. Yeah, Friday. It states here there was a dancing in the street, Washington Heights. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, she was living. She was dancing. I don't know if that was her daughter. I was trying to see who she was carrying. I don't know. It states here, okay. Yeah, the rapper danced with the baby that was passed to her on the roof of her vehicle. Oh, that was somebody else's kid. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. My bad. Yeah, she was twerking, child. She was like, let me shut them off. Yes. So it states here, Paola Lara, 41 years old, learned of the pop-up when walking her pooch around 11 a.m. in the morning. She states here her new song talks about bodega, so she came here. Lara said, referring to the new song Bodega Baddie, people were waiting for hours. I waited because I love her music. That's amazing. I'm telling you, look at this one talking about people reciprocate. This one talking about people. Okay. So it states here, she was dancing and taking photos for the people. The teen said it was a surprise. She was outside the deli. It was so cool. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. Listen, Cardi. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You are a master in promoting and marketing your product, and I fucking love it. Seeing how you are doing it, a lot of people now in the scene are going to copy and emulate her style of marketing her brand, her product. You know what I'm saying? She got money. She don't have to go and do the streets and go to trains and deal with people and do all this extra dumb shit. But she did it because she wants to show people, her fans who have been supporting her career for a while now. Like, listen, I'm with y'all. Like, I'm just like y'all, but I just got more money. That's it. I got money in my bag, you know? So she's making her coins. Salute to her. I already know that's going to be, her album's going to come out, like I said, this Friday. And I can't wait to, that's going to be on the top. The way she's been promoting it, way before it came out, baby girl, you did your thing. Yes. I give you 10, not 10, because I have only 2 thumbs, but 2 thumbs up. There you go. Yeah, so let's get next to celebrity gossip. What else we got here? Oh, yes, this gentleman. Now, we haven't heard about this gentleman. If you don't know who he is, I'm going to update you guys. This guy's a well-known, he's not a producer, I think he's an artist, all the way from Africa. Big shout out to, I hope I said it right, Akon. Let's make sure right. Akon. So, which I love his music. I love a song called Beautiful. I mean, the list goes on. Locked Up. The list goes on. All the amazing songs he's done many years ago. And then he also did a collab with Lady Gaga. Actually, true behind the music tip to you guys. Akon was the one that got her signed. Yes, I believe it was it Interscope? I forgot which label it was anyway. But he was the one that found her and got her into where she is today. So he even said it recently in an interview. He was like, yo, big up to Lady Gaga because of her. He got them coins coming in. He making that money even while he's sleeping. And mind you, he hasn't put anything on a while. You know what I'm saying? Since Beautiful Day or something like that was like a remake of another song who made that years ago in Africa. He did a remake of that song. Beautiful, I think it was Beautiful Day or Beautiful something. But anyways, that was the last song he did. So what does that tell you? He's making his money. You go ahead. Excuse me. And he was supposed to do in his homeland, I believe he was supposed to make a school for children over there or something, but unfortunately that project didn't fully finish. So that's what let's talk about him. Anyway, the reason why we have him on the show talking about him, let's get right into it. So apparently it states here, his wife, Tamika Taim, hope I said it right, she filed for divorce days before their 29th anniversary. Damn, that's hard. 29 years and now you want to, man, Lord. It's bad out here. Anyway, so it states there, Akon and his wife, Tamika Taim, are ending their marriage. On Friday, September 12th, it was revealed that Tamika fled for divorce from the 52-year-old lonely rapper just days before their 29th wedding anniversary. Actually, yeah, I was right. Which is on September 15th. Damn, that sucks. Ooh. Damn, remember not that? No, every year they remember that. Like the memory lane. Like, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, so it states here, in her filing, Tamika cited inconsiderable, I can't say that if I'm a little tired, right, by the way. You know what I'm saying, differences, whatever I call it. So it says, as the reason for their divorce, according to court documents obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, by the way, Tamika is seeking a joint legal custody of their 17-year-old daughter, but wants sole custody of her. She is also reporting seeking spousal support and is asking to block the court's ability to award any spousal support to Akon. If you were unaware, Akon is reportedly named to multiple. What? I remember that now, that story. He's well known. Okay, so it states here he is reported married to multiple women, 4 to be exact. Damn. And is said to have a total of 9 children, according to Hot New Hip Hop, by the way. Big shout out to them. Tamika did not address the report of their wives in her divorce filing. Damn, it states here back in 2020, Akon released plans to build I was just saying that, a real life Wakanda in Africa. Yes, it was something like a school thing or something like that. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. That project, never got completed and stuff like that. So, yeah. Damn, son, that's crazy. They didn't even make the 20th anniversary. That's crazy. Oh, my God. Again, guys, if you want to speak any mind about this and the things we talk about, please do so. Chat is open. That's right, yes. Crazy. All right, so next on Celebrity News we got here. Oh, yes, the one and only Macaulay Culkin. Yes, he's a well-known fairy, from Home Alone 1, 2. I think, how many they made? Jesus. So many of them. So many. So many of them. The list goes on. And even though he had taken a hiatus, he had a lot of Hollywood's very weird I call it Hollywood for a reason. And him being a child star for many years and seeing the dark side, as they call it. And then I know he was, back then, he was heavy in drugs, and he did to rehab and everything else. And eventually he got with these beautiful Disney stars, well, Brenda Song, and they got together and they ended up, I think they got married and they have like 2 beautiful kids. So yeah, I mean, his life is great. And ever since he met her, and his life has changed around. Before, he was really like drugged up, and he was really, really bad. And people was concerned about his mental health at the time, and he was deteriorating and everything else. So, but I'm happy he's gotten better. As you see the screen, he looks amazing. He's back on. He's back out there. So I don't know. He's been acting recently. I know he did a few here and there gigs and that sort. But we would love to have him back on the full screen and do his thing. That's and done. So let's get about what he is on the show for now. Let me get my notes for you guys. And why is he on the show itself? Yes, that's right. Let me see about that. All right. So it stays here, guys. Macaulay Culkin recalls paternal John Candy being first to notice monster father's behavior. Now, just a quick story before I get into this. I don't know if it's a documentary. I think actually that's what we're talking about. There's a book or a documentary coming out. And he explores how his father had really was a menace to his childhood and really was hard on him as a child actor. It's more to this, but I'm going to get to more about this. Hold on. So it states here, Macaulay Culkin has nothing but love for the late John Candy. The 45-year-old actor starred alongside John in the 1989 comedy Uncle Buck. In the new Colin Hanks directed documentary, John Candy, I Like Me, Macaulay Culkin is featuring star what is like working with the comedy icon. According to Macaulay Culkin, John was the first person to notice his father's monster behavior before it really reached its peak. He showed a bit of respect when you're 8 years old and you don't really get respect, whether it's in workplace, or just from adults and grown-ups in general. You feel invited in, Macaulay Culkin said in the documentary. Entertainment Weekly reports the actor also spoke about how John was unlike other actors who don't like it. Wait, what? All right. John was unlike any other actors who don't like to work with kids. I think he always had that really great instinct. Macaulay went on to say, listen, even before the wave created and the Home Alone stuff was happening, it was not hard to see how difficult my father was. It was no secret. He was really a monster. Macaulay Culkin said that on the set of Uncle Buck, John was among the first people to take notice of his father's kid Culkin's behavior on the set. I think, quote unquote, I think John was looking a little side-eye, like, is everything all right over here? You doing good? Good day. Everything's all right? Everything's good at home? All right. Macaulay Culkin recalls saying the actors checking on him like that was a testament into their kind of a man he was. Wow, that's sad. Yeah, John Candy, he was a really, really cool actor. Really, I mean, he was popular like in the 80s. The 80s alone, he was on his prime. I mean, the list of Spaceballs, that was another classic movie. I'm chilling, by the way. He was in, I mean, from, like you said, Uncle Buck. I mean, the list of other movies he's been on is phenomenal, and his legacy lives on with that, as being an actor and a comedian, since, said and done. So, but I'm happy he had someone like that on his side as being a kid and being in this real world, as we call Hollywood, I say for a reason. He was protected by him in some ways, and he felt a great, that's the word I'm trying to find here, but I guess a great gratitude, you could say, to him because he felt, safe. Like I said, this is a documentary, as I just mentioned right now, Tom Hanks will be coming out. I think the name of it, double check one more time. I'm trying to see, I'm dying to watch that too because I heard about this recently, it was coming out. But it's called John Candy, I Like Me. So I don't know when it's going to get released, but look it up or anything, Google, and when it'll be out. I don't know which platform in that sense. But probably HBO may have it because it's a documentary. So we will see, right? All right, so that was it for celebrity gossip or news, right? So you already know how we doing. With that in mind, we're going to get into a little break, and we're going to get into the thing we do every month on the show. We always talk about something which is a health matter, and I think it's really informative and educational to learn about these things as we go along with it. So this is called, for this month in September, it's called Sepsis Awareness Month. And we did this starting last week, talking about as this is like basically a bacteria that enters in your bloodstream, and if you don't monitor it or take care right away, it could lead to death. So with this said, there's something which I'm learning now more about, as I'm also learning with you at the same time. And I think it's very instrumental for a lot of people to learn about these things and signs. And if your body is telling you something, go to the doctor and get checked way before anything else happens. I'm just saying. But with that in mind, we're going to take a quick clip of this. And it's talking about a news coverage with talking about this matter and all that stuff. So, all right, guys, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spy Radio Show. We host Vero G.
Now to a little bit of health news. Sepsis Alliance designated September as a month to raise awareness about one of the top leading causes of death in our U.S. hospitals.
According to the organization, infection prevention is sepsis prevention. Today I spoke with 2 health experts, including one with a personal story. Sepsis is life-threatening, a complication of an infection.
Time is of the essence.
Andrea Patterson is a registered nurse.
Any infection that you have in your body, whether it be something as an infection in your tooth, pneumonia, urinary tract infection, a cut in your skin, anything can result in sepsis if it's not taken care of right away.
Last year, her 74-year-old mom died. Do you think that if more attention had been paid to your mom when she had the bed sore, that this would not have gotten to this point?
Absolutely.
She wants to spread awareness, so she wrote a book.
It's called Sepsis Awareness, a comprehensive guide for CNAs, PCAs, and MAs. People come from nursing homes when we get them in a hospital, and I think because the CNAs and the PCAs and medical assistants, they're first line. They take care of the residents and the patients. They're with them almost more than the nurses are, so they should know the signs.
Here are the symptoms: a change in mental status, fast or shallow breathing, sweating for no reason, feeling lightheaded, and shivering.
Working in the medical ICU, sepsis is always on our mind. So it is our body's response to usually a severe infection.
And it can be prevented.
If it's a particularly young patient, it's going to be a change in mentation. So that's basically the brain isn't getting enough blood flow and not enough oxygen. So the mentation is going to be off. And that's going to be the same for our elderly as well.
Sepsis, you can feel fine in the morning, and by evening time, it can spiral out of control. That's how quick it sets in.
There is also septic shock, which can affect your organs, brain, and lungs. And we should note that 1.7 billion people are affected each year and 350,000 die from sepsis. Remember, this is preventable.
All right, guys. I know there's a gunshots going on. Well, I hear some weird things. Anyway, so that was part of Sepsis Awareness Month on the show this week. Me, Vero G. Hope you guys learned something from that. I will keep, giving you more informative videos or clips of this matter for this month, as September. So this is the month for Sepsis Awareness Month. Yes. So with that in mind, before we close out of here, just a quick run through for announcements on here. With that in mind, so let me just update you. Oh, before we do, also guys, you want to follow me, you can do so on my Instagram, which is @official Vero G. Oh, there's no followers on here. My God, you hear that, people? You hear that? All right, so again, it's @official Vero G. You can definitely check that out. Also, check out my No Single Guys. As you know, I already played for you guys in the show tonight. It's called Rompe Mi Corazón. It's at all digital platforms. Definitely go support that if you get a chance to. Also, guys, I'm looking quickly to finish up the October issue for the Vero G Spotlight magazine issue. So if you'd like to be on it, you know where to find me. Let's go and make that happen if you'd like to be on that. Also, we got a few more dates available for this month on the show here. If you'd like to be a guest on here, definitely come through, hit me up. We already have a few people lined up. But again, yeah, if you'd like to be on the show this month, contact me and let's make that happen. You already know. So with that in mind, quickly on here before we get out of here, just one more time, wanted to update you guys. The official cover, that's right. There you go, you see right there. The official cover of my upcoming album, 7th full album, I'm just saying there. It's called My Anxiety. That is the official cover album itself. And I can't wait till the album gets out. It's going to be coming out very soon. So I will be making soon this week the press official release date all that's said and done on this album, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear this. It's worth hearing it. And just a quick sum up of what this album is about. It's about talking about mental health awareness. And I think this is a topic that we should all have a talk about, and talk about these things. And I think a lot of people have a stigma, as they call it, where, I don't want to talk about this. It's kind of private deal, and I respect that. But at the same time, if we something that could help each other heal at the same time and help each other, I think this is a great way to talk about it with open discussion on mental health itself. So with that, it's called My Anxiety. It will be coming out very, very soon this month, and I'll update you more on the official press release on that this week on my platforms and social media lesson. So you guys already know. With that in mind, I think that's pretty much it for now. To sum it up, I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that in mind, I want to thank you guys for watching each other week on the show here, the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. Continue on a great rest of the week for you guys in there. Again, thank you for everyone who came through last night for the 6th annual back to school when we did. It was amazing success. It was so many parents that came with the kids. Thank you again, Double Dog USA. Thank you, Liz Roman. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you so much. I don't want to forget anybody. It was a few of the people that helped me donate. I don't forget the names, but thank you everyone who supported, came through, and volunteered their time. Thank you, Keith Gasson. Thank you, Will. As you know, I know by Will. Oh my God, who else? Isaiah, the list goes on, people. Carrie as well, thank you again. And like I said, thank you everyone who supported what we do each and every year for the Give Back to the Kids. And other than that, that's pretty much it. So we'll update you. We got more other things coming up for community work. We'll update you guys. We'll also be doing our upcoming toy drive. This will be our 3rd annual toy drive. We'll be soon opening up for donations. So if anyone donates, hit me up personally on my personal page on Facebook or on my IG. We have me there. This is for the kids, this is for the kids and families. All we do, we just give back. So if you want to help out anyway, let me know. We'll be also doing a food drive soon and also a barbecue. So even though it's going to get cold out here, I know, right? So, why are you doing a barbecue in the cold? No, we're still doing this month. We got some things lined for the community. Anyways, well said, guys. So, and then thank you so much for tuning in and having some time hanging out with me today on the show. And furthermore, I'll update you on more updates on things I'm working on and that's and done. So, either or, I'm out of here, guys. God bless you all. Have a great week and a great night. But that's and done. So, you guys already know. God bless you all, and I'm out of here. I'm out of here. So, with that said, I'll see you guys next week. God bless you. Oh, actually, this Friday. It's Friday, I think. And we'll stay in touch with anything else. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Your girl signing out. Much love. Take care.
That as a plus size woman, you're doing it, and I'm like,
Hood Baby.
but why can't you do it? And she's like, well, Mom, I'm not pretty enough. And she was very pretty, and I was like, but you are. And she's like,
and we just sit back and vibe to it.
I have this,
and when we was hearing it, like
body and these stretch marks, and I'm like, and
got the amazing Maroon 5.
Someone came up to me at a show, and like, I could never do this. I had surgery on my neck and I had a scar, and I'm like, and I said,
you know what I'm saying?
To me, scars show what we survived. They're a badge of honor.
Came at them and brought a little vibe to it. Honestly.
It's not a flaw.
Just a little turn up because I know my first project
I
came
this. I
more
lived
subtle.
through it, and I'm better for it.
So because it was around February,
that's
final time. You got the love.
What I really predominantly love to share with people, and
this time around,
bring that awareness because I'm plus size. I'm going out there. I'm doing this stuff. All eyes are on me when I'm doing this stuff, and
songs come about.
I still struggle sometimes. I remember going to one of your fashion week I had,
and and we was hearing it like
imposter syndrome, and I told this girl who's pretty well known model, and I'm like, I feel like I don't belong because you would have all these billboards, and either they would be younger or like